The Loop Gear SK05 HELM is quickly becoming one of my favorite EDC items. I absolutely love the look of it. Let's dive right into it. Before we jump into the video, make sure you smash that like button down below, hit the subscribe button, and make sure you tag a friend and let us know in the comments what your favorite flashlight is. What comes in the box? Let's check it out. You get a fancy charging cable right here with the screwdriver and screws. And that's because this thing has a pretty sweet clip on the back side of it. It doesn't come installed originally, but I added it and I absolutely love it. Let's check out that retention. The SK05 does have a USB-C charging port right there on the side near the top. Amazing. This flashlight also has a pretty sweet dial feature right here so you can select your modes. The thing I've learned is you have to start in lockout mode. You should always put your flashlight in lockout when it has it, just to prevent the battery running out or, worst case scenario, other issues that we won't go into. Let's go all the way to the side here, and we're going to show you this fancy side setting. Now, one click will turn it on. Press it again to turn it back off. However, if you click it and then you press and hold, you can scroll through the different brightness levels for this colorway. Once it's on, you can double press and it will automatically jump into that bright green color on there. Double press it again and you will go into a different colorway. This is like a flashing red color, and you can press and hold that too, and it will jump back to that bright green. Double tap it again, and it goes to the next setting. This is more of like a rolling light. Double press it again, and it goes into little dot lights again, and you get a full rainbow effect. Now, you can also, yet again, press it again, and it goes back to the original setting. And you can actually triple tap it while it's off, and you will go into cherries and berries. Something pretty cool on this light too is you can change the battery. Right here on the back side, you can pull that down and then press, and that back does open up and allow you to change out two 18650 batteries for the flashlight. So you don't have to charge it if you don't want to. You can just change out the batteries. I would assume that you need to use their brand on the battery, but I have not tried another brand. Some flashlights are iffy about that. All right, let's go to the next mode. You can press it once and it will turn on. Press and hold, and you can scroll through the different features. Double tap it and it goes super bright. Triple tap and it goes into a strobe mode. Once the flashlight has been turned off again, you can switch it to the next mode. Now this is going to be your floodlight. Again, you can double tap it and it will go into extreme brightness right there. You can press and hold to scroll through the different functions. If you triple tap it, it goes into that strobe mode again. If you turn on the floodlight mode or the spotlight mode, you can actually rotate the wheel and rotate between the two of them. Now, when you have the flashlight in floodlight mode or spotlight mode, you can turn that switch and it will rotate between the two, which is pretty cool. Another cool feature that it has, when you first switch modes, you can see here, this little bar on the side will light up as a battery indicator. As you can see, it's not fully charged at the moment, but it will be charged before you see the full brightness levels and all the different modes. Another feature this has is either in the spotlight or the floodlight mode, you can press and hold this button right here and it will actually turn both the floodlight and the spotlight on, which is pretty cool. You have 4 different modes when in spotlight. You have low, which is 40 looms, medium, which is 220 looms, high, which is approximately 600 looms, and turbo, which is 1300 looms, then it drops down to 600, then 40. You have floodlight mode. On low, it's 50 looms. On medium, it's 350 looms. On high, it's 950 looms. Then it drops down to 50 looms. Then on turbo, it's 3060 looms, drops down to 950, then drops down to 50. This little side light that you see has a runtime of approximately 20 days, according to the spec sheet. It is impact resistant up to 1 meter. It is waterproof rating of IP68, and it has a max charging power of 20 watts. Another cool feature that this flashlight has is if you go right here on the side and put a USB-C charging cable in there, you can actually use this as a battery pack. That's pretty epic. Daily Crew, if you like this kind of content, make sure you smash that like button down below so we can make more of these videos for you. We appreciate you. And remember, always take your knife beyond the pocket. Make sure you smash that like button.